How's it going, guys? Back with another Mustang video. So I just got done doing a nice little project on the Mustang today. So I wanted to basically hop on here, give you guys a little update. I didn't film it for my YouTube, but I did end up filming it a little bit on my TikTok. I got a short little video on there, but, in some previous videos, I did mention, I did end up breaking my pinky, non-car related. So it does make it a little more difficult to do, projects on the car in tight areas. And this project was a tight little area. So, I try to do what I can and do the best that I can to film it. But I, needed both hands for this kind of little job due to, my finger being broken. So, I didn't film the whole thing for my YouTube. I did film it a little bit in increments on my TikTok. So if that piques your interest, go over there on that platform and watch that if you have TikTok. It is the same as my YouTube channel, 2Valve Pony Productions. So if that piques your interest, go over there and watch that little tiny short video. But I did want to, jump on here and update you guys what's going on with the car. Just keep you guys in the loop, keep you guys updated. So actually what I ended up doing, let's get over here to the engine bay. I stated in some previous videos that I was going to be swapping out my bypass valve because I think that I was having issues with the stock Bosch plastic bypass valve that comes with the Vortec V3 non-intercool kits. They are prone in some cases to failing, or the valve just not working correctly. So I did mention that I didn't tighten a hose that leads from the air intake to the bypass valve. So it was running like that the whole time. So I'm kind of thinking that I was having issues, or it, potentially ruined that bypass valve because it wasn't working correctly. It was probably opening slightly or not at all, or, I just don't know what was going on with it. So I actually ended up, going out and purchasing an aftermarket bypass valve. So let me try to show you guys down here. You can actually see it. You see that right there? That is the polished aluminum bypass valve that I actually ended up going with. It's a lot bigger. It's adjustable. The cap on the top actually screws off, and I can actually put different springs in there rated for different PSIs. It actually came with 3 different springs, stiffer springs and, some softer springs. So So yeah, I actually like, that kind of setup. So I can actually play around with it. I haven't taken the car for a test drive yet. So I'm actually going to do that within the next couple days to see if that potentially fixed my issue, or if I have to swap out for a stiffer spring. Because like I said, it came with 3 different springs. So, yeah, I wish I would have kept the old bypass valve out, but I packed it all up, put it away in my toolbox, because I do like to keep parts. With that little plastic bypass valve, you can't really open it up. I mean, you can, but it might ruin it. It's not adjustable or anything like that. So, I'm not even sure if it was working or not. So I know a lot of people can, put some vacuum to it, see if it's opening and closing, but, I just already purchased this, and I just want to see if it, potentially fixes my issue, because I'm thinking that I'm having some light surge in this pipe when I'm letting off the throttle. It's definitely giving bypass related symptoms, because when I'm, if you're new to the channel, I've been having a slight issue when I let off the throttle. I get kind of like a slight jerk or, surge. So I'm thinking that when I'm letting off the throttle, there's still boost pressure in that pipe, and it, has nowhere to go if that bypass valve wasn't working correctly. So it's just basically when that throttle closes, it all goes back to the blower and, gives, some slight surging. So that's what I'm thinking. So, or hoping. So that's pretty much where I'm at with it, guys. Fingers crossed that, works. I also have a couple things coming for the car. That might, that kind of blends all together with this whole boosted application. So stay tuned for those videos. It's going to be an install video, and yes, I will try to do it for my YouTube channel. I know that I've been doing a lot of videos on my TikTok, because like I mentioned, guys, I take likes and comments and all that stuff into consideration, and I do get a lot of comments and, likes and, follows and stuff over on my TikTok when I make certain videos, and not as much here. I don't know. I mean, we finally hit 400 subscribers, and I appreciate every single one of you guys that are following the journey, following the build. So, I'm going back and forth between the platforms, but like I said, guys, a like goes a long way, a follow goes a long way, a comment goes a long way with me. So, yeah. I know that I got to start making some, more install videos and stuff like that. But yeah, so like I said, I do got some things coming for the car. Install videos and stuff like that will be coming for sure. But this, this video is just to basically run through, keep you guys updated. I like to still keep you guys updated no matter what, even if I do the install video on a different platform. So, TikTok's usually just one of those shorter videos kind of thing, simple. But yeah, so yeah. If you guys are wanting anything, particular on, a video or something, leave it down in the comments, guys. I don't read binds. If there's something that I'm not fully covering that you guys are wondering or, curious about, definitely, leave it down in the comments. I don't mind making certain videos that somebody actually wants to see. I know that I rant a lot, but I like to just give out all the information that I can. Sometimes I do forget some things too as well. But yeah, that's basically just a run through of what, is going on with the car, what I'm, hoping that was wrong with the car. Hopefully that whole bypass valve situation fixes everything. I guess we'll see. But yeah. So like I mentioned, if you guys are liking the content, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. I would definitely appreciate it, guys. And like always, thanks for watching this video.